Yo YouTube, what's going down? It's Aaron Jones coming out with another video, and today I have my friend John who's going to talk about his fitness journey and how he got into fitness, everything with what motivated him to get into the gym, why he still goes, and what are his future outlooks on his fitness journey. So tell me a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, how old you are.
Okay, well first of all I just want to say what's up YouTube. I've always wanted to be in a YouTube video, so I want to thank you a lot for letting me do
You're
this.
welcome.
So yeah,
we got to make sure that he keeps coming back if he does a good job, right?
Okay, so yeah, my name's John. I'm a sophomore at Ohio State, and I actually met Aaron last year in a class.
And then also through a friend. So I knew him through a friend from high school, and then he happened to be in a class that I had. And then we have another class this year. So we kind of just like ran into each other multiple times, and we see each other at the gym all the time.
Yeah.
And like this is at a big school at the Ohio State University. So I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was a very natural way to like become friends. Like we never really had to try too hard to like bond and like find things that we liked, because we just really like the same things, and we found out that we actually are both really into YouTube. So like it's nice.
Yeah, both into YouTube and then also fitness, which is a point that I want to make about fitness, is that you meet people, you meet friends through going to the gym, through doing stuff like that, where you're continuously seeing each other and you're continuously like interested in the same thing and on the same pathway of becoming a better version of yourself. And because you're in the gym, you have similar interests. So like he watches all the people that I watch on YouTube just by chance. Like he watches Christian Guzman. I don't know who else you watch on the YouTube community.
Yeah, like one of my biggest like role models in life is Bart Kwan. I also like Christian Guzman. There's a lot of people out there that not only are into fitness, but like teach you a lot about how to be a better person, how to live a better lifestyle, how to improve yourself on a day-to-day basis that translates not only into the gym but also into like your schoolwork and like other things that like can be applied to it. So I think the bottom line is, one of the biggest things I've learned throughout just being in the gym is to not care about what other people think, because at the end of the day, hard work triumphs like anything else, and it's applied to like anything that you do in life. As long as you work hard and like work hard towards a goal, you're always gonna find success. And so that's part of like why we're even like out here on the oval right now just filming a YouTube video. It's like not caring about what other people think, because at the end of the day, doing stuff that improves yourself and makes you happy is what you should be doing at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's some great advice, and definitely coming out here was kind of felt a little bit of resistance, but at the end of the day, like he said, it's part of not caring, and the gym taught him that. I kind of want to get into how you started, like what made you're what, 19 years old now?
Yeah.
You're 19. When did you get into the gym? What forced you to go to the gym and keep doing it? Because people go to the gym and then they quit after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or like they say, oh yeah, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to do this. And I'm sure maybe some of you guys have been there, but I want him to really just talk about what made him go and like what he would offer you guys tips on how to keep going, on how to push through that barrier of being just going to the gym for health, and then just really going into the gym because you love it and you want to keep doing it.
Yeah, so well, first of all, I just want to say, like, by no means do I claim to be an expert in anything related to what I'm doing. It's just something that I'm very passionate about and want to share with other people. But so for me personally, my journey started when I was a senior in high school. Actually, in high school is always like, a lot of people told me no in high school in my life, like, you know what I mean, like, you're Asian, you're too skinny, you play soccer, a lot of different factors in my life that incorporated into no one ever like believing or thinking that I should be into lifting or having a good body or being in good shape. And for me, I was never really happy with where I was. I wasn't content with where I was in life. So I decided I was gonna make a change. And what I like to say is, like, I made a plan and stuck with it. So I decided like halfway through my senior year that I was gonna start working out and like give my all to like working out and improving myself. So I was gonna do it at least 5 times a week and eat well. And it was never always very easy, you know what I mean? It was never very like, oh, it's just like flip the switch like that. Like you can just go from point A to point B and become someone that you completely were not expecting to be.
And it still isn't easy. You still got to keep going to the gym. You still got to, I like to think that I'm just fresh. Like I'm still fresh right now. Like I've never been to the gym. Every new day is something I have to make my way to the gym. But your shift in your mindset really changes that. Like from, oh, I hate the gym to, oh, I like the gym, I got to go. For me personally, it was, I have to go now every single day, every like 5 out of 7 days, I have to go to improve myself. Sorry, I just had to make that point.
Yeah, no, it's definitely about like it's a marathon, not a sprint, you know? It's like maybe after you work out a day or a week or even a month, you're probably not going to see like the crazy results that you wanted to see. You're not going to become like someone that you weren't before overnight. It's about having the mentality of putting in the day-to-day like work and knowing that the longer goal is like what you should have in mind. Always start doing things with the end goal in mind. So you want to have like short-term goals and long-term goals, and your short-term goals that you hit will help you get to those long-term goals. You're not going to just be able to like start from where you are now and be able to all of a sudden be someone that is completely different that you wanted to be. So
do you have tips for the people that are maybe at home, don't know what to do? Like they want to get into the gym, they maybe have went a couple times and are intimidated or just don't think that it's for them. If you can bring us maybe 2 or 3 tips on what would have helped you back in the day.
Yeah, so for me, I was lucky. I had a lot of great friends and a good support system of people that were similarly interested in becoming better every single day. So like it was very easy to just like say hi to my friend and be like, hey, do you want to go and get a workout today at like this time, or do you want to go play basketball or soccer or do something like that will be active and like related to fitness. But like if you're in high school or college and you never worked out a day in your life, I think it's about critically evaluating your life and what you value. So like if there's something that you do every single day for like an hour at a time, whether it's like playing a video game, drawing something, whatever your hobby is, and you're not content with where you are, I think it's key to know that you're probably gonna have to sacrifice something else in order to be able to go to the gym or like go do something active for an hour a day. So it's with the mindset of first sacrificing that, whatever that thing is that might be dragging you down. And then once you mentally moved on from that, it's very easy to just simply, all you have to do is simply get there. As long as you make a mental commitment to go from your home to the gym and then begin your workout, I think that's the key. And then the second thing is have a plan. So like if your goal is to lose weight, then make sure you run every single day. If you're very skinny and your goal is to put on muscle, make sure you work out every single day.
And eat a lot of food.
Yeah, food and hydration. Water is key too.
Yeah. Do you have
Lots of water.
Do you have another tip or so, or is that all? That have a plan and then surround yourself by people.
Yeah, and then just don't care. The first year or so, it's gonna be really awkward. There's gonna be a lot of people that like may judge you. There's gonna be people that like may think that, oh, what's this guy doing over here that is not that strong, but thinks that he can just come in all the time and be doing this kind of stuff. And there's a lot of times where you might not know what you're doing. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna make mistakes. And again, these are concepts that for me apply to everything I do in life. I know that when I first start out doing something and I branch out of my comfort zone, just like doing this, like I'm not saying like this video that I'm making is the best video I'm gonna make, but I think if I continue doing it, that I will become a lot better at making videos or speaking in front of people and being on camera. So it's about just not caring. I don't care right now about like what other people think about me, what other people might be, how other people might be judging me because I just want to do this. And that's related to the like going into working out for the first time. Don't care about what other people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good point, because people judge you in all different sorts of ways. Like, people can kind of be telling you something that sounds positive on the outside, but really they're judging you from like down low, and you just need to not care. So there's a lot of different forms of judgment that comes from that way. Ignore it. Be cool. Do the things that you want to do. Especially if you want to make it to the gym, you got to keep going, and you just got to do it for you. So we talked about how you got into the gym, how you continued to go to the gym, overcome those barriers. What are your future outlooks on fitness, the community, just your journey in general? What do you have in store for you?
What I want to do in the future. So it's been about 2 years now for me, and I'm at a very good place in my life. I think like I'm happy. I've met and exceeded all of my initial goals I set out for myself. And so for me, it's just about not quitting, finding like the motivation to continue doing things, and like not only like doing it out of habit, just like making sure I break through those like physical boundaries. So it's about like constantly challenging myself and doing new things that will allow your body is very reactive. So like whenever you do something repetitively for a certain amount of time, your body's gonna adapt to it and get used to it. So it's about always challenging yourself, doing new things. So for me, I'm just getting into powerlifting now. For the first 2 years, I was always very into bodybuilding and like emphasizing like how my body looked, as opposed to like how maybe like the numbers might be going up. And so now I just joined the powerlifting club here at OSU. I think I'm just gonna be emphasizing a lot more on doing workouts that I might not normally have done because I thought they were too challenging or too hard for me. And yeah, that just goes back to like always challenging yourself, always having a mindset of I'm not content with where I am, because if you're content with where you are, that's what's going to result in complacency.
Sorry guys, the last video got cut off. So we were talking about where he started the powerlifting club, where he joined the powerlifting club, talking about how in the first 2 years he was all focused more on like bodybuilding and lifting those types of weights, but now he switched onto more difficult exercises that he never thought he would have done, because he was never complacent with himself. He never gets complacent with himself, so he's always trying to find new things, new exercises, lifts, patterns, routines to do in order to better himself. And there was one question I wanted to ask you, was where do you find the motivation to continually go to the gym? Like, I know you talked about you don't want to get complacent, but where do you find that motivation to keep going to the gym? Because it's hard, and I don't think complacency or just like sitting with complacency would be enough for me personally. So I don't know.
Yeah, so like, and that's a struggle that I deal with a lot too. But for me, it's like when I started mentally, I had like a few different thoughts or like visions of what I really didn't like, or things that might have happened to me that I was not satisfied with. And that's kind of like, that was kind of the motivational fuel to like begin, and like that's what drove me for the first few months. But if I ever need motivation, it's kind of about looking back on what those things were and reminding myself why I started. A lot of people like to see how, you're not already where you want to be, and so like it kind of gives them like, it just demotivates them a lot of times. But for me, it's like, it's about looking at how far I've come as opposed to how far I still have to go. So I see that I've made it this far, and that's because of how hard work that I put in. And so I know that if I want to continue making progress, I have to continue doing the same thing. Not only that, but also like exceeding that, continually pushing harder and like more than I was before if I want to continue making progress. So have the end goal in mind. Make those short-term goals to get to the end-term goal. Don't care at all about what people think. And yeah, you'll be successful. And again, I don't by no means do I claim to be an expert in this. I don't think I am, but
yeah. And again, well, it's always good to have a different perspective on it. you know your life experience and you know like what got you into the gym. So it's cool to share that with other people.
Yeah.
And
I want to emphasize it. Anyone can do it. Anyone can become a different person that they don't want to be. You know, like society and like whatever social boundaries would say that a person like me should never have done it. I was the skinniest kid in my high school. I'm Asian.
Now he's huge, man, and he could like bench more than a lot of people in the gym.
Yeah, like I'm Asian, I'm a minority. I played soccer in high school. By no means would anyone think that I should become a power lifter in college. But
that's insane.
Because of like hard work and because I just had the right mentality and mindset, I can become the person that I want to be. And that's what I want to like emphasize to like anyone watching, is that you can be who you want to be as long as you have the right mindset and you want to put in the hard work.
Yeah. I just got to say it again. You can do anything. The society view is an illusion. Don't believe it. You do you. You do the things that you love to do. This was John with his fitness journey, how he got into it, what keeps him going to the gym, his outlooks on lifting, and like I appreciate him coming on this channel. We hope for him to come back more. So John, thanks a lot.
Thanks, man. This was
you're welcome. Yeah, it was good. We overcame the mental boundary of filming ourselves on the oval. So
yeah,
that was cool. And
absolutely.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming it. And peace out, guys. Have a good one. And follow your dreams. You guys do you. And just keep it up. Thanks a lot, guys.
Love you, buddy.
Yep. Woo!